Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Humanities 1. It is Miss Williams coming at you. I hope you are doing well. I hope everybody had a safe and relaxing spring break. And we are jumping right on into Unit 5. So we are currently in our last week of Unit 5, which is World Religion, Beliefs, and Values. Today is Monday, April 27th, and this week is solely dedicated to you completing your Capstone QPA. All right, so that's entirely what this week is focused on. I am doing a pre-recorded video currently because I will not be available for a live session today. So I'm doing pre-recorded today. However, I will be live on Wednesday and Friday. And I'll get into more live sessions later on in the video. All right, awesome. So please take a minute to pause this video and review the 3 competencies that you are being assessed on in your Capstone QPA. All right, awesome. So you should have paused the video to review the 3 competencies that we've been going over for weeks. And these are the 3 competencies that you are going to be assessed on or graded on for your Capstone QPA. So that's learn from the past, express oneself boldly, and lead inquiry. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about these or what they mean, please feel free to email me or your teacher and ask questions about that. All right, so our objective today, our goal is, and again, this is for all week, all right? Our goal is for students to be able to demonstrate implementation of sharing their learning and findings by putting it into either a research paper or a presentation format. So you are going to demonstrate what you have found in your research on your world religion, and you're going to do that by either putting that information into a research paper or into a PowerPoint or presentation format. Before we went on break, your focus was to do mini QPA number 2, which was completing the body of your research project. The body was you categorizing the notes that you took on your sources by belief, rituals, and any other research question that you had chosen. So you should have all of these pieces already done because we've done it before break. So the reason why we did that before break was so that you were easily set up for what you were to do this week. So as I said before, your Capstone QPA is just the final research paper or PowerPoint presentation that you are handing in. And so what you will do is choose either a research paper or PowerPoint. So when you look on Google Classroom, you're going to see 2 options. You're going to see a research paper template and you're going to see a research PowerPoint template. You're going to pick which one you're going to do. You do not have to do both of them. You are only choosing one. I want to make sure I make that super clear. You do not need to click on both of them and complete both of them. You only need to do one and make sure that you complete those formats the way that they need to be completed. And I'm going to show you right now what the paper template looks like and what the PowerPoint template looks like. All right, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that you can really see it. Okay, so this is the research paper template. And so if you choose to do a research paper, this is what it needs to be on and what it should be looking like. So the directions say to use the space below to write a research paper on your world religion. It should follow the format below and address these questions. So these are all the questions that we have previously discussed in live sessions and in the videos that I've posted on YouTube. And so we have, where did the religion begin? What are the key beliefs? Are there any specific ceremonies, et cetera, et cetera. And then I also have this section here where it says choose one of the following additional questions to answer in your paper. So if you recall before break, I put out that you can either pull out your own research question or any additional information you want to add about your world religion in your research project, or you could choose one or more, if you wanted to, of these questions that I have posed for you. So the research questions that I also have for you that you can't answer is, how has the religion evolved or changed throughout history? Does the religion have a major figurehead or leader today, and what influence does that person have? And 3, what are some myths or misconceptions about that religion? So you can choose one of the following additional research questions to answer in your paper. I have for you the format. So of course, please put your name, if you're a humanities teacher, and then the date in which you're writing it. Please include a title. And then I have here the introduction paragraph, and I list off all the things that you need to include in introduction. I do the same for the body paragraphs, and then as well for the conclusion. I also have included here your works cited page. And I also go over this in a previous YouTube video that I have already made on citations, and I posted that on March 27th. And I also even put the link in this document that you can easily click on. It'll go directly to YouTube and show you what the video is and walk you through how to create a citation. Okay. I also have here the rubric that you're being graded on. So the rubric is for each of the competencies that we've been looking at. So lead inquiry, express oneself boldly, and learn from the past. So we have, you're aiming for a 2. 2 is mastery, 3 is exceeding or going above mastery. So you want to be able to show that you can choose a central message for your product or performance that connects to an important theme, idea, or issue in the world. You also want to be able to show that you can plan and implement a way to share your learning with community members, making careful decisions about the event platforms that is customized for your audience. And lastly, we want to be able to see that you can use formal academic language and an objective tone in your writing. So these are the 3 things that you're being assessed on. So you want to make sure that you're aiming for a 2. And aiming for a 2 will allow you to once you meet all the criteria that is listed in here, you want to make sure that you do that. And so when you click on this in Google Classroom, when you start typing out your body paragraphs or copying and pasting, because again, you should have already done these parts before break. When you go in here, you just need to copy and delete it, delete introduction paragraph, and you can just type it or copy and paste it in here. All right. And like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. So we're going to go right back on into here. So we just looked at the research paper template. Now I'm going to show you the PowerPoint template. All right, so in your PowerPoint, you're going to have around 10 to 12 slides. You're going to have your title slide. And if you look down here at the bottom, I've written notes for you about how to navigate the slide that you're on. So I did not do this for all slides, but I just do it for ones that I felt that you would probably need a little bit more assistance. So you have for this slide is your title slide, and you're just going to put your title of your project, and you're going to, where it says click to add subtitle, you're going to type in your name. Then we have your introduction. This is where you're going to introduce your topic in your presentation, some background information. And I also said that you can refer to the YouTube video that I made on introductions and conclusions, and I put the link in there. So again, you can just click on it and you can click on the link and go to the YouTube video. The rest of these are all your body slides. So all the slides that you want to include the important information about your world religion. And then I added in 2 additional information slides, and I've listed down here the 3 research questions that you can choose from and put that answer into the slide. And then I also have a works cited slide. And again, I have information at the bottom that says this should include the websites you use or reference in your presentation. Refer to the YouTube video that I made on citations. And again, this is the same exact link that I linked into the research paper as well. So I wanted to make sure that you had all the information that you needed in order to complete these assessments. So everything is listed here. If you don't like the theme, as you can see, this has like a little theme on it. If you go to the top here where it says theme, you can click on it. And there's multiple options that you can choose from as to what design that you would like for your presentation. You do not have to keep the one that I used. You have full reign of how you would like to present your information. Okay. All right, this PowerPoint is also going to be posted up on Google Classroom. And as I told you, I wanted to make sure that you had all the necessary documents and YouTube videos that you needed in order to complete this and do well. And so if you look here, I wrote down what you will need in order to complete either the research paper or the PowerPoint template. And you will need the body of your research. Again, that was your mini QPA number 2 that you did before break. I clicked the YouTube, I put the YouTube video that you need in there. And I also put the document that you used in order to complete your body. Same with introduction and conclusion. If you click here, it's going to take you straight to the YouTube video that I made about how to do an introduction and conclusion and why it's important and the purpose of them. And I also included the document that you should have used the week before break for your introduction and conclusion. Lastly, I also linked in, again, the works cited reference video that I did on citations for MLA format. And then I, again, put the document that you should have completed before break. So you have everything that you need here, okay? Lastly, just a few reminders. Although I am not going to be doing live instruction today because I will not be available during the time I normally do at 12:15, I will be live again for instruction on Wednesday and Friday at 12:15 p.m. Then there's a new schedule for live support sessions. So instead of them being done by blocks, we're just doing them by subject area. So if you are in humanities, all humanities teachers are going to be available on their Google Hangout from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. You do not need to be present for the entire session. You can just pop in between 10:30 and 11:30 a.m. and talk to your teacher and pop out, okay? This is the same for STEM. So we have humanities, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m., and then we have STEM, or that's your science and math, from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And again, you can stay in for the whole hour if you want to, or you can pop in and pop out whenever you can or whenever you need to. And I always give you all my contact information. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you're more than welcome to email me, which I have listed there, or you can text me or call me at my work number, which is also listed there. And lastly, I've already said this, but I'm going to repeat it because why not? Y'all need to know this. This whole week is dedicated to completing and passing in your Unit 5 Capstone QPA, which is your research paper or PowerPoint presentation on your world religion. So plan to work diligently this whole week during support sessions and instructional sessions. And besides that, we will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, April 28th, for live support sessions. And again, those times are right here. Humanities, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m., STEM, 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. You all are fantastic. I miss you. I look forward to interacting with you and seeing some great research projects on your world religion. Besides that, have a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and we will see you on Tuesday.